You've trimmed the tree, but now it is time to keep it alive. Here to tell us how is Mike Westfall from McDonald Garden Centers. Obviously, we couldn't bring a live tree into the studio, but you've got some things to show us this morning, and these are plantable trees. So, Mike, thanks, by the way, for joining us.
Not a problem.
Let's go and start here on the left. And you were telling me that these are trees that you can bring in and decorate, but you can also plant and maybe enjoy
exactly
for Christmas.
These are just small examples of some plantable Christmas trees. We call them plantable Christmas trees. You bring them indoors for about 9 to 10 days, decorate them, and then after Christmas you take them out and plant them in the yard.
Okay.
They all require full sun. The first one would be a Leyland cypress. Leyland cypresses are really pretty trees. They're a little bit of a lighter stem, so you would use lighter ornaments on this tree. And we do have bigger sizes at the store. This would be a dwarf Alberta spruce. It's a type of spruce. It's a slow grower, but nice stiff limbs, very, very full, compact tree.
Okay.
And
right
then
here
this
in the middle
is considered a baby blue spruce.
Right.
Has that bluish color, which is real pretty in the winter. It will get a mature size of about 10 to 12 feet high. Yeah. So a nice slow-growing tree. And like you said, it could be cut down afterwards and used indoors if you wanted to, or you could decorate it outdoors for years to come after that. And
all
then
year
this
long,
is,
even.
Exactly. This is a Norfolk Island pine. This is actually a house plant.
Oh, okay.
So you can actually grow this in a container in your house for years and years and years and always have a decorative tree.
Okay, now let's get down to the stuff that a lot of folks are asking. I haven't had a real Christmas tree in my house for years just because we couldn't keep it alive. Do you get a lot of questions about this?
Yeah, we do. Needle retention is the biggest issue here. So the first step is to get your tree early. A lot of people thought, hey, if I wait till the week or the week before Christmas, that I'd be getting a fresher tree.
Exactly.
Well, that's not necessarily true. The freshest trees really are when you get them right after Thanksgiving, the weekend after Thanksgiving, or the weekend after that.
And then it'll last through the new year even?
Okay. Now, we call ours fresh cut trees because you want to make a fresh cut. So that's the major first step, is make sure that wherever you get it from that you make a half an inch to about an inch cut off the bottom. Okay. A little fresh cut cookie is what some people call them. So what you do is you make that fresh cut, and then when you put it in your stand, you keep the water around the trunk. It's going to drink a lot of water initially. Right. And here's a little quick product that you could purchase. Okay. It's called Prolong. And Prolong actually makes the tree absorb more water and stay fresher longer.
Okay, so it might drink a little bit more, but it actually will stay in.
It actually will stay in the tree and keep it fresher longer.
Okay, and this says it's also good for cut flowers.
It's good for cut flowers. It's just a tree preservative or a cut flower preservative. So it's basically the same thing. 8-ounce bottles, you use 2 ounces per gallon of water, so it makes 4 gallons of water. So it'll last all through the Christmas season.
So it has to, you have to keep watering it, though.
You can use it multiple times, but you don't have to use it every single time.
Right, but as far as keeping the tree base watered, it has to stay.
Yes, you don't want that bottom to dry out. That's the major issue, is the sap will come out of the tree, the resin, and if it hardens off at the bottom of the tree will not absorb any more water. Therefore, the tree will dry out quicker.
Right.
So that's the biggest issue, is for the first couple weeks, it's going to drink a lot of water. Okay. So keeping that water. Once you see that the water level isn't dropping as quickly, then you don't have to worry about it as much, because it's absorbed enough water.
What if you mess up? What if you leave it for a week, you're busy, you're holiday shopping, and it does dry up? Is there any way to bring it back to life?
You can do a couple different things, but the best thing really to do is just keep that trunk moist. Even though it's not absorbing as much water, it still will slowly absorb it through just the open pores on the bottom of the trunk. So it can actually absorb it. So just keep it moist. And that's the best thing you can do.
And what is, this is for afterwards?
This is for afterwards. This is just a handy little trick. You put this on when you put your tree up, and then when you take your tree down at the end of the year, you just pull this bag right up, and it's just easy take it right out, so you don't drop as many needles. All
right, well, that is a good idea. Good for the cleanup afterward, and good tips for keeping the tree alive. And you have locations where?
We have 3 different locations. We have Chesapeake, and then Virginia Beach, and Hampton.
All right. Well, Mike Westfall, thanks for all of your tips. We appreciate it. Busy holiday season. All right, John Cash.